Yo, 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 welcome back to Late Night Chismes. We're a little short today. Guys.
A little short-staffed.
Just a little bit.
Oh, man. Andre's wedding tomorrow.
Going on.
Y'all ready for that?
Yes, I have my dress and my heels and my...
We fired everyone.
At this point.
No.
Oh, man, I'm dying over here. We got a little change of a setup. If y'all see it, realize it. I don't give a fuck.
I'm fine,
Yeah.
There's no special drink of the day today. It's a casual one. A lot of chismes going on. But obviously, you know, happy juice. Happy juice, guys. Happy juice.
No bullshit. We had a little happy juice.
Yeah, we had fun today. Where did we go today?
It's La Mayoría.
Where?
It is in oh dang, is it considered Garfield or Clifton?
Whatever each were.
It's the Botany Village section of Clifton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So we went
Right on the border.
Definitely check it out, guys. If you're local.
Definitely recommended.
Yeah, a little pricey though.
A little pricey.
And we got hit with good
My
today.
drink
Yo, for real.
was $52 dang dollars.
55.
But to be fair,
I'ma
Courtney.
Let y'all know. The portions are crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, I was like, to be fair, Courtney, it was
$55?
$52,
Nah, but it's worth
but
it.
it was a bucket. Like a
If you
glass
know that
bucket.
you're going there to spend money, which next time we would know if we ever go back there, it's definitely worth it. But members, definitely some place we want to spend money.
Word.
Over $50. I drank the whole thing to myself.
Yes.
Knocked the out.
Right. we were here
I am
setting up and
tired as
Courtney
hell.
was out on the couch. That's crazy.
I literally woke up 10 minutes ago and I'm still tired. I don't want to drink any more booze.
I don't want to
So I'm
drink.
just sticking to Watertown.
And some green tea.
Oh, man. It was a great day today, though.
Word. I wish I could be like Courtney right now, not gonna lie. But fucking car almost hit my car.
Yo, man. Let's
wait,
not talk
what?
about
On
that,
the way
bro.
back.
Yo, explain that story real quick, man.
Yo.
That shit was crazy.
First of all, that bill sold me up. Second of all, driving back here, me and Jay, riding together. Fucking car comes out of nowhere. Like some fucking, what is that area? Like the...
It was the Garfield area. It's close to by the police station.
Yeah.
But it was actually your car, but in white.
Wow.
GMC.
Fucking
yo.
GMC.
Fucking GMC, yo.
It's not a BMW, it's a
Fuck up
GMC.
BMWs.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. That GMC, bro, I saw life, bro. I'm not gonna. And I was the one that, like, if he were to swerve, I was still the one gonna get hit. So I was like, we're just gonna die no matter what.
In the words
No.
of my grandmother,
Well, I don't know how to explain. Look, we're driving straight. We had the right of way. Fucking car comes out. As we're going straight, he did not stop or nothing. He just kept
No
going.
fucks giving.
He like, man, this shit empty always. I'm gonna get out. And as soon as that happened, Grade J fucking grabbed my wheel, turned that shit, and as I was turning, I was like, I'm gonna beep. I'm gonna beep that
Your
shit.
shit was on sync. I was like, yo, what the
I'm
fuck?
gonna beat that shit and turn back around. Fuck that man.
That shit was sync as fuck, man. Now it's been like 4 minutes into the podcast. Obviously y'all noticed the change of the room. You got Downy on the table.
What's good?
Y'all finally. After like 8-9 episodes now.
Yeah.
Damn. Nah, it's, I like this setup, to be honest,
I don't
but
do it by choice, by the way.
Oh, wow.
I do like the setup, though. I'm not gonna lie. When we're short staffed, you gotta hop in, save the crew. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, guys. A lot. Like, we had 2 videos pre-recorded already, so it's been like 3 weeks, right? About 3
At
weeks since
least
we
for
haven't
us to
recorded.
record. Yeah.
Damn.
I can't wait to get everybody back on set.
Word,
Your
man.
life been busy.
Life has been very busy.
Right, man. This month has been crazy.
Summer is right around
Who
the
do you?
corner.
How do you? It's crazy because you wouldn't think that May is actually busy. A busy month.
It always is, though.
Yeah.
Every
it does.
time, every year, May is always so busy for everybody.
Word. Nah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
Memorial Day.
How you
And
guys
we
feeling?
had a wedding,
How you
so.
guys feeling today about those drinks? Like, what you guys had?
Man, I forgot my shit was called
Courtney's drink was fantastic.
Mis Amigos. Don't even know that. And that shit was fucking Casamigos. It
Oof.
was fucking strawberry or like
What was
Something
blueberries?
syrup. It was blueberry?
I saw blueberries in your
Yeah,
cup.
it's actual blueberries, but
Was
something
there?
else with it. And I saw syrup. I don't know what it was. I just say I want to take that.
That shit was outrageous.
That shit, that
Not-
shit was,
not-
nice, was a nice,
What was
simple
corny?
drink.
Courtney's was
That shit was a whole
bull
bucket.
terrier,
Yo,
bull terrier mayoría. Like
I don't know if y'all want to
Strawberry.
the fucking video we took of it. Our drinks.
Oh yeah.
We have videos of it. I don't know if you want to insert that later.
Oh yeah, I'll pop
But
it in there.
You should, bro. That shit look crazy.
Nah, yeah.
Just to let y'all
Especially
know.
that picture, bro. Corny drink was
Exactly.
crazy.
It was crazy.
Bro,
Oh, right.
me and Downy was talking about it, and we're like, yo, that's a whole Henny bottle. That's just $42 a Henny bottle. Like, how? That's more than Henny.
Courtney
We're-
saw it. She
we're-
was like,
we're
I
disappointed.
fucked up.
That
I'm
ice
like-
cream.
immediately.
Not me throwing the Patron shot in there, too.
Danger.
Word. Half a Patron
Yeah.
shot. Half a
Maybe
Patron
that's
shot.
what fucked me, man. God damn.
Why?
Not the waitress though, thinking that you said, "Can I get a Patron shot?" when you wanted a strawberry margarita
Right.
with
With
Patron.
Patron.
Right, literally.
She
With
was like-
Patron, the Patron just comes. And then me over here thinking I'm saying margarita wrong in Spanish.
No.
And I was saying it right.
Yeah.
And she made, I don't know, I felt dumb at that point. I was like, yo. Oh.
What did you get to drink?
Mine was called
It was good though. I drank the rest of it.
Millonario Mayoría.
It's $1 million
Had that
drink.
last time.
Yeah, I got like a nice little $100 edible paper thingy and
Yeah,
some
that was
silver
kinda cool.
coin and no gold coins. They were gold.
Oh
Gold
yeah, I
coins.
forgot my shit had that too. I just
Yeah,
ate
yeah.
that.
That shit
as
tastes
soon
like
as it came
paper.
out.
It is. It's edible paper.
I know, but I didn't think it was going to be paper. Like, it actually tastes like
I used to
paper.
eat that shit as a kid. A lot.
Edible
Like the-
paper.
Like the colorful ones that came in the bag. I don't know where you bought it from, but my parents would bring it.
Oh.
And I'll eat that shit.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
I'll
I
eat
don't
that
know.
shit.
After today, I kind of just feel like, hi, I'm Courtney. I'm alcoholic.
Right.
Hi.
It'd be like that, Quint. Don't worry. It won't be the last time.
Bro, I want to vent real
Well,
quick.
not.
The water's helping.
Vent?
These fucking brunch places.
The what?
The brunch places.
Oh, man.
Man,
Oh my
Bro, it's
God.
just
the
packed
dress
everywhere.
code. Fuck the dress code.
That's
bro.
one thing. Number
Yo,
one. Dress fuck the dress
100%. Fuck that shit.
I'm trying to go in there, comfy as hell.
code. And eat brunch. I don't understand why
Exactly.
you gotta look like
Why
I'm
you
about
gotta
to.
look good to eat
business
brunch
attire.
and fucking drink. I'm trying to sit there
And get drunk.
and get drunk.
And it's
And I'm
not.
trying to be comfy too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even just like dressing bummy. Like, you know, whatever. I get it. Sweats and stuff like that. Okay, I get it. I understand. But if you got joggers on, like casual, like yo, like joggers on with a
Gray
t-shirt.
sweatpants so the girls can see your schmeat.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's sweatpants aren't allowed. Sweatpants aren't
But
allowed.
like casual, like it's crazy because nowadays, like you go to any other places that are business casual, it's not the same like it is when you go out.
It's
Oh, yeah,
like
that's
they
Business
have
casual, you'll
they
throw
have
a jogger on a
whole
shirt.
Fucking list before you even get there.
Right.
As soon as you get there, it's like, by the way, you can't wear fucking certain types of items.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't wear
yeah.
a hat.
They'll
Hats.
make you walk away.
Hats, sweatpants. I know a lot of places are
I mean,
now saying no to Crocs.
Hats is security purposes, you know,
Right,
like
yeah,
that. I
know
get
that,
to understand.
Like the sweatpants, but a lot of places are now saying no to Crocs too. Like they won't let you go in with Crocs. Even.
It's whatever. Like we can't wear any type of shoes. Fuck
shit's
that
ass,
shit.
man.
Whatever. I mean, the brunch place that we went to was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah. Other than
I
that,
liked it. I did. The food was really good too.
how did you guys like the quinceañera though that we went to?
It was my first authentic Mexican quinceañera.
Same.
I've
Yeah.
been to other quinceañeras. They have not been Mexican.
Nah, that's true.
My
It was,
eighth one.
it was actually pretty cool though. Honestly, like
Very
just
cute. She was
watching
dressed
everything.
very pretty.
Definitely, especially that it glows up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no bullshit. She had a dress, and I asked her like, "How you light up your dress?" Because that shit was lighting up her bag. and
Yeah.
The fucking
The skirt.
the skirt itself, and she was like, "Oh, there's a button in the pocket."
That's
Like, what
crazy.
the fuck?
The fact that you
I
have a
know-
pocket in the dress.
I,
Right?
no,
That's
I noticed that
crazy.
she had a pocket because she had put her phone in it, and I was like, "Damn, I hope her phone doesn't fall out," because it was sticking out. Like her phone was pretty out. I was like, "Oh, I hope her phone doesn't fall out." But
Yeah.
I didn't know that the button like to light
Yeah,
up
she
her
said
dress
the button
is
was in the pocket.
That's crazy. That definitely was custom made.
Mhm.
That's dope as shit.
They
though.
did
Well,
a really good job. Good
for-
court. I don't know what I was gonna say. Forget.
The court, like the dance.
choreography.
That one?
Guys, she is also on the corny level. Right?
I am. I just haven't slept. Shut up.
But
Brunch is too fun.
As they say, insane in the memory.
No, but yeah. What was I gonna say?
Oh my Lanta.
Fudge.
All right, yo, but talking about the quinceañera, man. Like, so Irving called me.
Oh, not.
Yeah,
He is bullshit.
Irving called me, and he tells me, he's like, "Yo, bro, is this your daughter bag?" I'm like, actually, send me a picture just to make sure. And I was like, he was like, "Is this one with the EpiPens and stuff like that?" And I was like, "Oh shit, that's actually my daughter's bag." I got Quanaysha over here nagging over the pens, and like, I understand, it's important. My daughter's allergic to eggs, highly allergic to eggs, I should say, and she needs that. She has her asthma treatment. She has her asthma treatment there, her eczema treatment, and her allergies medicine, and also the EpiPens. So I'm like, yo, bro, can you bring it in? Can you bring it to the house real quick? Cause like, I didn't have the car on me at the moment. It was getting fixed, and we actually both didn't have the car, obviously. So when he told me, he was like, yo, I was what I told him was like, first check the little pockets. Yeah, he opened it, and he's like, there's nothing in there. What was in there? And I was like, I didn't tell you because I just wanted to make sure, but there was actually money in there. There was actually $40. So he was like, whoa, there's money in there? I was like, yeah, there's money in there, man. $40 because I used that for emergency money in case like I forget my wallet and we're at the park with my daughter and stuff like that. I have it for any emergency, like if she needs like drinks or anything around the corner stores, stuff like that. Man, I was so tight. Because what he told me was like when he that his mother he put his mother on the phone because she told me the exact story was that the bag was forgotten, obviously my fault. The waiter gave it to her, but you could tell the way everything was because I have everything set up. I'm an OCD freak, so everything is set up a certain way that I like it in the bag, and nobody touches that bag. So everything was all scrambled around, thrown around, and the money was gone. The fact that you stole $40 from a 1.5-year-old, it just triggers me. How do you guys feel about that?
So who we running up on?
Like, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's like the 5th person who said that shit.
Yo, it
serious.
pisses me the fuck
no
off.
bullshit, bro.
No bullshit. It really pisses me the fuck off. And I don't care about the $40, but the fact that you running through a little girl thing, and the thing is that her binky was in the front, so that was a baby.
Yeah,
that was a baby bag.
You're a scumbag. If you're watching this, you're a scumbag.
I
we
hope
ever
you're
find
watching
you-
this.
No, you know what? I
Crazy.
can't say anything for legal reasons. I'm joking.
At the end of the day, you stole money from a 1-year-old, inside of a church. So,
On top of that,
God bless you.
seriously, like, bro, like,
Punishment's coming.
Oh my
Karma
goodness.
is a.
you
She
were
does a full circle.
You
As
were
Johnny
already-
Cash once said, God's gonna cut you down.
right. You were already getting paid for the event. You were getting tips already for the event. That's
Yeah.
some grimy shit, bro.
No way.
Grimy shit.
That
At
was the
least
worst part.
take if you were smart, you would have just at least took half of it.
But keep the $40.
It's all good.
Ain't gonna do nothing to my pockets.
It's all right.
It's okay.
Keep the $40. Go feed your kids because I'm the one feeding them. At the end of the day, it's all good. But other than that, how you guys feel?
No, that's definitely some.
Better that I got some water in me.
Oh.
Damn. God. Oh,
Water
God.
is-
That was all bad.
Well, Courtney, remember we were determined to finish that picture
Oh,
because that
goodness.
shit. Mind you,
Look.
they do not have prices. Because if
Oh,
we
they
saw
don't.
that shit was $50 and up, we probably wouldn't have gotten such.
But none of
A
the
big
menus.
none of them had,
menus
um,
have 'em.
I was originally going to leave it. And then we got the bill. And I'm like, $52 fucking dollars for this shit. No, I'm finishing it.
We had to.
So I
We
did my
started
best.
splitting it.
And then we impulsively went to Walmart.
Yeah, we got a lot of stupid stuff. We got snacks.
We got snacks.
Next time we'll be making a fishbowl.
A fishbowl. That's
Hopefully.
crazy.
I'll get the Swedish fish.
Okay. And I'll get the bowl.
So guys, I do want to drop in the topic of the day.
Ooh,
real
topic.
Topic of the day. So, our topic is basically, it's not something crazy, but it's something very controversial, basically, for people. So basically, it's sharing locations. Obviously, we have a lot of iPhone people here. We have people that probably been into iPhones, and obviously people that know how iPhone works in here, obviously. Sharing locations. Do you find that toxic? Or do you find that we're like, all right, you know where your girl's at, you know where your husband's at, that's all it is?
Not necessarily.
It has its pros and cons.
Yeah, I have to agree. I feel like if you first talk about it and agree about, oh my god, shit, I'm still.
You're good.
Take your time.
Anyways, I feel like if you first talk about it and agree in the first place, like it kind of depends on where it leans. Like for me and Fabreeze, it was more of like a safety thing. And even though he switched to Android, you can still share location on Google. Motherfucker, turned it off. I'm kidding. Maybe he didn't notice. No, he kind of did. He did switch phones again, so maybe he just didn't know.
Probably,
Anyways.
yeah.
I'm not being that toxica. But it's more of a, for us, it's more of a safety thing. Because I used to go out a lot back in the day.
It's a comfort.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, and then we kind of came up with the agreement in case, God forbid, one of us is out and we're too drunk to text each other, like, hey, I'm too messed up, or maybe someone's bothering one of us, da-da-da-da-da. Can't give out the details. At the very least, we came up with this years ago. We could text each other SOS. Thank God we never had to use it. But we could text each other SOS, and then we would just look at the other's location, know where they are, and like, okay, you need to be picked up, this, that, the other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
I think it depends.
as a person who has never had an iPhone and never will,
One day. That's what my mom said.
I a lot of my family, actually, the entire
Closer to the mic.
I'm loud. The entire my entire mom's side of the family has iPhones, so I know for a fact, like as a person who has iPhones surrounding her, literally everybody who pulls out a phone has an iPhone when I go visit my mother. So I can see where there are pros to it, because then like Courtney said, safety reasons. If you're out and you like someone needs to know where you are because it's like 3 a.m. and no one's heard from you and you haven't said anything, you didn't tell anybody you were going out or whatever. If you're sneaking out, I'll tell somebody, a best friend or something. But I can see for the safety reasons. But when it becomes to the point where you're checking their location randomly at like 2 p.m. and you hit them up like, why are you at Walmart? Why are you checking my location? And then you hit them up again like at 5 p.m. Oh, you left Walmart and now you're at, I don't know where. Oh, you're all of a sudden in Garfield? What are you doing in Garfield? I was at Walmart in Garfield. There's one in Garfield.
Word.
It's like, I'm in the same town as I was just at 3 hours ago. What's the difference? Then it becomes a little bit of a situation where you got to talk to your partner like, hey, like, why are you checking up on me?
What do you feel, Danny? Should you be checking up on her?
Truthfully, bro, me as an individual, I do not care. If she wants my location, I'll give it to her. Because I'm going to tell her straight up where I'm at all the time. Because there's no point. For me, there's no point in lying. I just tell her straight up, I'm like, I'm going here. Why? I'm about myself something. I'm that simple. You guys, Chris. I just be straightforward. Why are you here? I need a sign. And truthfully, I just do not care. But if they're annoying me and we're like, why are you here? I'm like, bro, leave me alone.
Right, like I ask where he's going before he leaves. Like I'm not sitting here checking his location at 2 p.m. and then asking him like, why are you at this specific location?
Last week, I told her, I was like, I'm going to go help out my best friend. Here's the location I'm going. And then I was out.
I was only upset because we had somewhere to be and he didn't show up till like 2 hours before it.
Right, but you have the right to ask because at that point, he was
Right.
late on this destination.
That's what I'm saying, but I didn't ask for his location. I was like, yo, you late? Like, where you at? You come back? What's your
Right.
ETA? Like, I
Came
didn't see
home
here.
with Chick-fil-A. Just make her happy.
That's all it is. Make it happen. How about you?
He got me the
Missy.
special order.
Hmm?
Yeah, you have an iPhone.
Toseca?
Why?
Mr. and Mrs.
I didn't really understand it at first, to be really honest. I thought it was a little weird. Because he was the one who initiated the whole switching,
Sharing locations.
sharing locations.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know it.
But once he explained about like he just wants to know where I am in case like in a bad situation, I understood. But again, in the beginning, because I'd never had an iPhone before I met him, so I never had to deal with that
It
shit.
started arguments.
Not having an iPhone or
No, the location things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. Because he'll say something random, and I'm like, what the fuck you mean? It's because you have my fucking location. But
Yo.
shut
Started arguments.
up. But yeah, not
She realized when one day she was actually drunk going out with her friends, and then her friend left her for some man, and she was all alone at a bar. And I'm like, where are you? She's like, my phone's on 2. And she started crying, this and that, blah, blah. But I'm like, there's only 3 bars her friend goes to. So I had to go to every 3 bars. And of course, it would be the last bar. And I found her in a corner, just crying. So then she learned her lessons from there on that day. And it's just like, you know what? You're right. I see why.
Not crying. I was just upset.
Whimpering.
I was upset, and I was drinking a beer. Okay.
Literally,
Okay.
with a beer in her hand. I don't even know how she got out of the facility with a beer.
Right. When we were out for your birthday that one year, and Jay got those towers on the table, the fact that they didn't let me take out a glass of water. I couldn't take out a glass of water.
Yeah, again, I made out with a beer, so.
I don't know.
I thought I was gonna die with those towers.
Oh my god, those
Then
towers
again,
were so. How many did we get that time?
No, 4.
3
Yeah,
or 4.
4?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
Then again, I thought I was gonna die today.
Happy birthday.
that was a fun birthday.
That was.
Yeah,
We should do it again.
Yo. Them towers
Wow.
ain't cheap.
Word.
He spent hella money.
Right.
With that saying, it's it's more comfortability. To be honest, I'm very protective with what's mine. At the end of the day, and Q's like 5'1", 5 foot. You know what I mean? So it's like
4'11".
I was about to say.
I was trying to give you little props, right? But now you can say at 4'11".
No, I like being 4'11". 4'11".
4'11". Yeah, she's small. You know what I mean? She's young. Like at the end of the day, people look at her like if she's like 18.
Yeah, fuck you
At the-
guys who keep calling me 12. Fuck you. Just saying.
Are they really?
They really do. They're like, how old are you, sweetheart? And I'm like,
Like, bitch, I got 2
Cucks.
kids.
I'm like, don't talk to me like that.
Cucks.
Little cucks.
Don't worry, I feel that. They think I'm 14.
But it'd be like that, you know what I mean? It's just for that situation. Ever since that situation, I'm like, you see why? You see? Never argue with me ever since that day, to be honest.
I find it for those scenarios perfectly fine. Like, to
But
change
yeah,
your
like
location.
I literally I don't need to sit on the location and look at her. Like, I'm not gonna lie, one day I went on it and then you can actually see the damn movement of the thing now. Like, they're so upgraded now. Like,
That shit's fucking
you can-
advanced UAV, bro.
Yo, literally, like you can sit there and like she'll be driving down the block. Like, well, no, what was it the other night when I was trying to show you a faster way to get out of school?
Yeah.
And I literally guided her through the Find My iPhone all the way home. It was
Yeah.
great. I was like, take the street, there's a light across 3 blocks down, make a left, this and that. And yo, she was like, how do you know this? I was like, I got you, babe. No, it's crazy though, the fact that like it's that advanced now.
Now.
But honestly, what I like when a person tells me where they're going, like you say. I like that they tell me because that shows respect. You tell me where you're going, what are you doing, and stuff like that without me even asking you. That's even better on top of that.
But best believe,
Communication.
if he ain't texting me, I'm looking at that shit. I don't give a fuck how toxic you think I am. I'm looking at that shit.
She toxic. Right?
I am toxic. I'm going to tell you guys that every single time. I am toxic. I'm quiet.
You know,
But I'm
I
toxic.
almost smacked the shit out of Fabrizio.
Yo.
Because you know,
time.
Story.
no,
hold on.
because I,
Side note real
because
quick.
you know, I
I'm
decided
happy as
to,
fuck I could smoke this hookah now.
We'll keep going.
you know, I decided to just let him know because I feel like it's a thing you do with your significant other. You let them know when you make plans, just so they know where you're gonna be and stuff like that, in case, God forbid, like we we're discussing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, hey, just so you know, after work today, I'm going out for brunch with the girls. He's like, okay, I give you my permission. I'm like,
Permission.
this is when I need your motherfucking permission to go
Well, you
out
and
with
my
my
daddy.
goddamn friends.
My dad,
Yeah, what the fuck?
parent,
He's a manager. Approve.
Oh my god.
my
He approved your
parental-
PTO.
my guardian.
No, yeah. But yeah,
You're
communication
not
is
my
very...
dad.
Ming Ming.
Oh, she's
Baby, I'm
Here's
gonna
the
let you know.
podcast.
You ever said you have my approval? I don't need your approval. I'm still go.
I'm word.
I was just about to say that. I was like,
Excuse me?
communication is key. But
Excuse
if I
me.
say I'm gonna go somewhere,
Excuse me.
I'm going.
You say no, I'm gonna go just because you said no.
Crazy.
Now I'm leaving the exact moment you just said no.
For
I'm like, all right,
example,
shoot.
I'll crash that car.
For example, hold on. For example, last week she said she was going bingo. I was like, okay.
You went to bingo without me, you whore.
Hey, yo.
Oh shit, threw under the bus.
And you got Quinn over there?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Shit.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest.
That still
Bingo.
upsets me.
No, yeah, no. So my sisters, they had asked me to go to bingo, and it was like, listen, it was some
your
random
grandma.
place.
Uh,
It's no,
I was
it's
just
so
about to say that.
That
we're-
viejitas be
I'm-
winning money though.
no. This one place in we went to the one in I think like Lyndhurst, but there's one in Lodi. They're all over the place. You can go to any town and find a bingo. The one in Lodi, they'll have these little pull tabs that if you dab them and you win it, they're like 500. You know, like these little viejitas, y'all think that, oh, it's the little old people. No, these women spend that Medicare check that they get for the month on bingo, and they be winning triple what that check's supposed to be.
The
Sit
Medicare
next to
check.
them.
But hold on, I got story. I went there once, not to
yeah,
play.
yeah. No. He just came to take me to accompany me. I didn't
went
want to
there.
go by myself.
Yeah, as emotional support. I sat right next to her, pulled out my Switch, played Monster Hunter.
He did.
But these viejitas go crazy. Like there was one viejita sitting right in front of us. Viejita's a old person. She
Careful
sat
with
right in
that
front of
cup.
us and pulled, like
Oh.
fucking pulled out all these trinkets, like little good luck charms and shit of little, you know, the little angels your grandma be having. They put out that shit. But then there's also grandmas who have like some lucky charm that
Some
they-
of them,
that
yeah,
they
like some
pull
of them will
the
put out
bag.
like a little Buddha or a little angel or a picture of something. One of those little trolls. I've seen a viejita with one of the little trolls. Those little naked trolls.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Yeah, no. Swear.
That shit,
Swear.
that shit is crazy. I was like, baby, what the fuck he's doing? And then they were like, oh, they do that. I was like, what?
They literally just
Casual.
put them. Literally, they just put them around them, and then they put their little bingo boards and little thingies, and they get ready to dab or whatever. And it's just their little good luck charms. Like they have.
And mind you, this is not regular bingo. You have to make it a straight line or just a line in general.
Oh, no,
No, this shit goes crazy.
It does.
You have to make it like a fucking dinosaur shaped fucking bingo card.
One of them
just
was
to get, just
one
to
of them
yell out
was
bingo.
a heart. You had to get a heart shape. You couldn't just go it like across the line. Some of them are just regular bingo, but then they have ones where they're patterns. So you have to get that pattern. If you don't get that pattern, you don't have bingo.
Or you get
There's
the fucking-
there's
the
some where you
full
have to
sheet.
there's some that you have to dab every number on your sheet in order to win the prize. Those be a lot of money.
Those be having me on my
I
seat,
won
too.
one. $1,000. Just right there, a G.
You already know I was eating like a king.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, I think it's for viejitas, but if you find the right one,
We gotta go to that
they
shit.
make
Let's make a podcast.
No, I think you can actually vlog it.
like they make if you go to the right one, because there's some other ones like the one in Lodi will sell like 15 tabs, but the one that I went to with them, never going back there again. I think it was in Lyndhurst. They only sold like 5, so it's like where you go
Yeah.
to get you more money. I mean, the pull tabs were still. They pulled out a pull tab called Spare Change. And this pull tab could have won you $1,500. Now, the issue with spare change is they have 3 colors. So they have gold, silver, and bronze. So like gold will get you 1,000, silver will get you 800, and then bronze will get you 500. And then one pull tab in the whole box is called you have the spare change. So whatever winner wins, depending on which color it is, you get the remaining amount of money. So if someone only won like the $500 one or the $800 one, the other person was getting a G. Guaranteed you get money if you have that card for that pull tab.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Damn.
You gotta come with me to bingo.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's fucking technical as fuck.
If we weren't so busy tomorrow, I'd be like, let's go. But we are
The wedding.
We got the wedding
way too busy.
of Andres and Billy.
Wedding.
You don't love vlog of that?
BellieJean.
We're 100% blogging out. Everybody, make sure your phones are charged.
Oh yes, 100%.
Check out that
Cameras are
video
gonna be
coming
charged.
soon.
I'm gonna be vlogging all day in and out the house. Gonna catch a lot of things.
Live
Yeah,
pretty
no, yeah.
dresses tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I gotta open up that storage for the camera. Oh man, I gotta do a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm going to
Can't-
be
Crazy.
asking everyone,
Make sure you got empty SD cards too.
do you or do you not feel bonita?
But
I do. Wonderful, because you look bonita.
Y'all better say yes. I'm saying.
You guys are hilarious.
Oh, stop it. God, I'm stuffy. I'm sorry.
The main question though.
Oh God.
The main question.
Main question.
It's just a nice little
Is
teaser.
this one? I got a lot to say.
Oh goodness gracious.
Well, I want Quanaysha to explain this story actually.
Goodness
Oh, God.
gracious.
I already know where we're going with
All that
this.
story.
What?
Oh, God.
Dang, just with that one sentence.
Being in an abusive relationship. Is it even worth it? When I say abusive, it doesn't have to be hit. It can be
Physical or emotional.
physical, emotional, and mentally.
Psychological, spiritual,
You name it all.
sexual. There's a bunch of different types.
So yeah, exactly. So it's like, want to start it off?
Yeah.
What you got?
I don't want to start it off. Tell me how you guys feel.
How do you guys feel? We'll go back to that.
Quanaysha will add her story.
We'll go back to Quanaysha.
Yeah. Quanaysha will
Sound
start.
like
Yeah,
that.
we'll end it with Quanaysha's story. What you got?
So the question is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Like, you know, there's girls out there that can get hit plenty of times and they still go back to the relationship. They still run back to the same guy after so many times of them doing stuff to you.
Honestly, it's definitely not worth it, but I feel like girls in that situation, or guys, it happens to guys too.
Very much so.
I'm not gonna deny that.
Definitely.
I don't know. I feel like maybe they're just scared or brainwashed in a way. And that's what makes them keep going back. So it's not necessarily that they want to stay. It's just they've been manipulated that, like, you know.
They're not gonna get anybody better.
Yes.
Or no
yes,
one's gonna
thank you.
love them
Yeah.
afterwards.
I couldn't
or-
get that thought out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry.
No,
Little stuffy nose.
yeah, definitely. Because, like, at the end of the day, there's some girls that, like, they just fall, like, bad. Like, they'll be an 8 and they'll drop to, like, a 4 because of how mentally drained they are. But
Facts.
there's some girls that can actually get away from it and they just don't want to. They just get mentally manipulated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you have other girls that just, they like that shit, to be honest. It's just the point where, like, you just, like, I can't help you no more. It's only you. Like, as much advice as you can give, the only way, they don't listen to you. It goes through their head.
Exactly.
But you know one thing about it is that those are the people that you go up to and they'll give you the best advice.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense, but it's crazy that it is. They'll give you the best advice, but they can't take their own advice or they can't take other people's advices until they realize that they can't no more and they open up.
I need one person like that.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah,
you
I
got?
need one person like that. Was my best friend.
Be like that, yo.
Very abusive. I helped her. I tried to help her get out of it. Like you said, no matter how many things you said that make sense, they go like, "Hey, yo, Get away from that person.
Right.
That person not healthy for you. They won't listen. Thank Buddha right now. They're fucking good right now. And they open their eyes and like, oh shit. Damn, Downy, you helped me out. Like, she even told me up front, they're like, man, you got me on a tough spot. If it wasn't for you, I would have definitely, like, off myself.
It's crazy. What you got, Chris?
I think it's something like off of what Courtney said, that I feel like those people don't initially show you the abuse until they know they've got you trapped or you've fallen in love with them. And then once they know that you'd do anything for them, then I feel like it's when they kind of kick it up a notch. And then again, it just comes down to that scenario where girls will be blinded because they'll be like, oh, but you know, he was like this when we first met, and I know that guy's still there. And it only happens when he drinks, or it only happens when you know, something doesn't work at work, and he's good, you know, like, you know, most of the time, it's not all the time. And they kind of hold on to that, like, that past and that hope that eventually they'll see that person again.
What if they change back? That what if?
Yeah. Like, oh,
That's a big what if.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. They hold on to that what if really hard. And again, it's the same scenario. Like, you know, they'll go to people and they'll boohoo and they'll cry, but at the end of the day, until they open their eyes and they come to the realization that they no longer have to be in this space in order for them to, you know, be loved or be loved or you know, who did that? Who did that? So on this side. On this side.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, it definitely, the person has to become aware of the situation that they're in, and definitely have to see it for the scenario and not the people in it. And sometimes it takes people a little bit longer than others. You know, some people are really were aware of it. Like, it happens once and they're just like, this is not, like, I can't stay in this type of situation. Other people, again, hold on to that past and that person they used to be and how they could be that person again. We just have to get into a better situation in life. You know, it is what it is, unfortunately.
What you got, Q Dog?
I knew he was gonna come for you. That's why I looked at you.
I'm next victim.
I led you up real good. I led you up real good, girl. Okay, I gave you the back. Just push through. Come on.
How do I start? How do I start it?
All right, so we actually have this one friend.
It's definitely the lack of sleep and alcohol, Jay. Don't come for her too much.
I am not gonna lie. I just got a wave of tiredness. So
You didn't drink
Don't
that
mind.
coffee you made?
I did.
Oh shit!
I know. So I'm just.
Told you she's whack.
I just.
So
He don't love me. He don't love me at all.
so we got this one friend. Well, ex-friend. 'Cause she
Whatever you
blocked
want to
us.
call her.
I'm not gonna put no names, but I am gonna put out that story because she is not my friend anymore. So this girl we knew for a while back. Actually, Quanaysha was actually great friends with her back then. Always offer her help when she's down into struggle at points in life, and she just wouldn't really take it. She would like want to, but never take it. She would just go back to the same guy. Then one day, I guess she opened up her eyes and realized this guy wasn't worth it. So she moved on to another guy. Which you would think that like you would learn from your past relationship. No, you basically date the same guy, just worse. Cool, whatever. Quanaysha warned her. Quanaysha went to school with this guy before. She told her to be about him. But I guess love is love at the end of the day.
And
Oh, you got something to say?
I said to start
Yo.
up. It's not that like the person is he's not terrible. I just said like if you want to change your life, going down this road may not be it. You know what I mean? Like, you need to maybe just focus on yourself before trying to get bounced back into another relationship that may not be good for you. Because sometimes you aren't mentally stable enough to handle other people's baggage.
Exactly.
But go on.
Especially bringing other kids to this world. So, she had a kid. It was always on and off with Dyfus. It was to the point where, like, there was a lot with the first relationship. So, with the second relationship, at first, again, he makes it look good. They were happy. They were even coming to our house at one point. You know, we were having fun, talking to each other as couples and our friends and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they just, like, disappear out of the blue. Disappear out of the blue. She just ended up pregnant. Now she has his kid. He goes to jail. So this guy has a lot of bad histories with drugs because he was a drug dealer in a way. In his past. I'm not going to say what type of drugs, obviously. But he did not do, but like he actually like sell them basically. And the past, it just didn't work out well with him. So he ended up in jail. Because then he started taking the drugs that he was selling. Now he's over here being addicted to it.
Man, that's like the number one word. Don't y'all learn nothing from Scarface? Don't consume the product you're selling.
Exactly. You're not making money out of it.
Come on.
So now he becomes addicted to it. So he gets caught up with his probation officer. Boom. Now she's pregnant with his kid and he's in jail.
Oh, boy.
Missed all 8 months of the pregnancy. Got out through good behavior. Got to actually see the birth and everything.
Good behavior.
And then 6 to 7 months down the road, he gets caught up with harder drugs that he's doing now. So now he's in jail.
Again.
And we try to help this girl out. We try to even like give her a room to stay in, give her some advices, give her get out of the household. Because at the end of the day, that household, they all do the same shit in a way. So it starts by getting out of that household, that family, to get better opportunity. Now, her grandmother, when Dyfus came again and found all that out, her grandmother took, well, not her mother took the daughter, but told her that she would take her, but not the kid.
Not the baby.
Reason why is because the mother just doesn't want to deal with that family.
Not just the family. The mom doesn't want to deal with having a newborn. Her daughter is a bit older, like 10.
But think about it.
What do you think? A 10-year-old obviously is capable to do more stuff for themselves. A not even 1-year-old, obviously you have to cater to all day, every day. And her mom didn't want to deal with that.
But that's fine. Think about it. Her mom has her own house. Her mom has her own deals. At the end of the day, she works. She does her thing. So it's like, okay, she can take care of her own kid while her mother's around. She can go to, you know what I mean? It's possible. I just don't think that the mother just doesn't want to deal with that. Because at the end of the day, that is blood related with the family that she shouldn't be with. Think about it. It's not really the baggage. Because if she could take one kid, she could take both of them. She's willing to take her.
That is an extra.
And she is a big ass
regardless.
baggage compared to her son. You know what I mean? After all the deals, after all and all for all the shit that she went through with him. So it's like, okay, that's going on. Now you got that bullshit going on. You got Dyfus, you got the daughter with the mother, and you got her. We're over here trying to help her out and shit, this and that, blah, blah. But I tell you, you got to cut off the guy. If you're going to move in here, you got to cut off the guy. You got to cut off communications. Better yourself in life, this and that, blah, blah. I'll even take the supervisor role. Now, this is what I'm going to switch up and let Quanaysha finish the story.
So we told her the whole rundown, basically. And that we would help her if she, like, cuts ties with the guy. And she said that just because she wants to help him, like, be his support system, doesn't mean she has to, like, she doesn't want to date him. She just wants to be his support system.
Basically, what she's saying is, I got you.
Okay.
So basically, what she's saying is that
Her
what
mind
she
is
told
running.
us was basically is that I'm not dating him, but I'm gonna be his support system
While he's in jail.
I want to help him out. Bitch, you got to help yourself out first.
First of all.
You know what I mean? Like how? Like
What?
how are you gonna help? How are you gonna help somebody out if you need to help yourself out? You need to get out of the situation that you're in at the moment.
What pisses me off is that you cried and cried and cried so many times about how he beat that ass. Literally beat her or whatever he did. And how she didn't like it, how she just wanted to get away from it, and that when the drugs are around, she gets like
His sister basically beat her up too.
Oh yeah, that too. But she gets like what's that word called?
Nervous.
Not nervous, but peer pressured into doing it. When she's not around the drugs, she's fine. You're a grown ass adult. You have to separate that shit at this point. You're not 15. Peer pressure at 15, that's a lot. But peer pressure at 30 something, get the fuck over it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm being too mean. But get over it. Go on.
So yeah, so she's over here saying that peer pressures her, but she basically wants to be his support system. At the end of the day, that is the father of my son. But you barely was there for him. And he's not even a year old.
He was barely there for either of them. He got her pregnant and then went to jail.
So it's like, what do you guys think at this point? I'm not done with the story. I'm just wanting to know, like, what do you guys, your inputs real quick?
She dumb as hell.
Thank you.
It's crazy, right? Crazy.
Courtney.
She's fucking wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
I told you this season was going to be gay.
So
Just why? Just why?
So
That's the question.
we said we would help her. I was texting her every day, make sure she was okay. We
Being
said
a good friend.
being a good friend, literally just trying to be a good friend, like asking her if she needed anything, and then she hits me with, you want me to say it?
So basically, one day we invited her over. She'd have fun with the baby, have fun and everything. Because I was going to become her supervisor. Like I was going to sign off and everything. I was just waiting for her CPS to go through the background checks and all that stuff. And
Want to explain what a supervisor is?
basically, I have to supervise her at all times. She cannot be with the kid by herself. If I go to the bathroom, the baby has to come with me at all times, wherever I'm at. She's not allowed to be by the baby at all. Or she breaks her probationary at that and she goes to jail for that.
But I'm the problem.
She can't be by the baby at all without me. Anywhere she goes, at any time. And if I step out for a second, I can give the supervision to you for a second.
But she can't be in the house
But she cannot be in the house.
unless he's there.
Basically, I'm here. So in reality, I'm not even supervising the baby. I'm supervising her.
Yeah. To make sure she don't go by the baby unless he's watching her.
At all times. So that's what supervision is. Crazy, right? It's crazy that you're in that situation. So basically, yeah. So where was I again? I'm like Dory.
No bullshit.
Hi, my name is Dory, and I have short memory loss.
Literally.
You were saying that you were just waiting for them to do the background check
Okay,
in order
yeah.
for you to sign the
Yeah, yeah.
paperwork, and then after that, I guess she
Right.
did something.
So after that, the next day, I was like, you know what? We're not doing anything. It's Sunday. You know, like we're not doing podcast stuff. Like we already have videos for the set. You know, all that stuff. I was like, babe, hit her up. Tell her she'll be like, oh, bring me the baby. Basically, I was like, yo, playing around, just like, oh, bring me the baby. For some reason, she spazzed out about that. She started questioning. She was like, oh, why do you want the baby? Are you trying to take it away? Are you trying to foster the baby? All that stuff. I'm like, bitch, I got 2 kids. You think I want a third? I'm doing you the fucking favor.
You
She
could have
just
made a third.
Spazzing out.
Like, I'm fully capable to having my own fucking kids. Clearly.
I'm over here
Why
trying to
the
get her
fuck-
pregnant.
Oh, hey.
Huh?
Oh, hello.
Number 3 on the way.
Oh,
Second
on the lookout.
Excuse you. Why the fuck do I want to take your kid? That's my question. And I said that to her. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. And I'm just like, whatever. Just don't say that because I'm literally just...
You're doing her the favor.
You know what it reminds me of? Like, I don't know if it's weird to you guys, but it reminds me of cry rape. That's what it kind of reminds me. Didn't you notice that?
The boy who cried.
In a way, it just reminds me of cry rape because like she was ready to like she was just targeting me at that point. She was just like, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Oh, that's why you want to be my supervisor. You just want to, oh yeah. Blink, 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 blink. So you know, it's like, why are you taking off? Like, why are you? It's just weird. It's just like she's just like the boy that cries wolf. You know what I mean? It's just so weird.
Oh yeah, definitely. But hey, and why did she block you off?
Because we didn't want to be her supervisor anymore. Because
oh, so you guys called the CPS
right. So she cried blink, and it got me. It was just like it brought me like I just felt weird. I felt awkward. Like I just didn't feel like you know that's not cool. Like that's what it just reminded me of, and then just like I'm good. Like I'm honestly I'm good. Like
you're the one that has the problems right now. I'm perfectly fine in my own house with my own family, my own kids. I don't need you telling me I'm trying to steal your baby. Like, I'm absolutely not trying to steal your baby.
Like, her scenario could have been way worse because at the end of the day, the person who's supervising her for her kid is at least someone that she knows. Even if she's like, oh well, I haven't known Jay as long as I've known Quanaysha, you still know him.
Like I'm telling you,
it's not a stranger that just pulled up on you and said, "I'll supervise your kid for you." Like, it's ridiculous.
It's just weird. Like
we were very it could blunt be with her. Like
I just felt like it was like the drugs, just like
it's
like you know when you I don't want to say menopause, but it's like you're like the drugs are like affecting like the after effect, the aftermath. Like it's fucking with your head up, and it's like. You think that and this bitch, man. Yo. This bitch. She really thinks that CPS gets a commission for fostering your kids.
Yeah, she was just like, oh, they get commission on every kid they bring in. That's why they're telling you guys that. And I'm just like,
you think they're happy to take people away?
I'm just telling you what they told me, that if you fuck up again, because this is not the first time CPS came to you, you already been in the system like 2 or 3 times, dumbass. That your kids are getting taken away from you. You will no longer have rights to your kids. Exactly. I'm trying to help you keep your kids.
But the fact that you really think that CPS is trying, like they get a commission out of this?
I want the money of your kids. Oh yeah, I would love to take care of your fucking children and take them to daycare and feed them every fucking night. No. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to become a foster mom. I was adopted, so that's always been like one of my goals. Is why'd you look at me like that?
Wait, repeat that?
Repeat what?
You didn't know Quanaysha was adopted?
Yeah.
Yo.
Courtney. Welcome to Late Night Chismes.
How have I known you for what?
Courtney, have you not seen her father? Make it make sense.
I just didn't know.
Okay, wait, let's finish that and then we'll throw in that real quick. Hold on.
Was crazy.
Her mother would have had to been charcoal.
Come on, Courtney, that could be your grandfather.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god! All right,
let's finish this. Let's finish this real quick. We'll go to that real quick.
I don't even know where it was. Courtney's face was just like, "What?
How you want to foster kids?" That's where he was at.
I do want to foster children one day when I'm a little bit older. But I want my own. I want my own babies first. I want to make sure I'm done having my own babies before I take care of someone else's child. Mm-hmm. Possibly adopt children, but that's not my dream. Right, I'm only 26, guys. I don't dream of taking someone's baby away. Yeah. Like, who? I don't even. Her kids are like. I feel like I was very close to her kids, especially her daughter. I knew her daughter when she was 4, just turned 4, and she's now 10.
Yeah.
Like, I know her daughter for a while
You've known
now.
her for her majority of her life.
Yeah. So to hear what they're going through, and her daughter's father just passed away recently, so to hear what her daughter's going through, and I really just wanted to help them.
Right. And
I
then,
just wanted to bring her family back together. Like, I wanted to get her on her feet, help her get her apartment, get her son, and get her daughter back. That's all I wanted. The fact that she threw that in my face, I just told her, like, that was just disrespectful on all types of level. Because the shit you've been through, I've known her since 2016, right after high school. I known her for that long. She's been through a lot of stuff. Could have been her fault. Could have been the guy's fault. Other guy's fault. I don't know. But I just wanted to help her. So it kind of just hurts me that she really thought I was trying to just take her kid away. But that's what happens when you try to help people nowadays.
And we were still willing to be friends. We just said that we just don't feel right.
I don't feel comfortable doing that, because if you're gonna think that way,
and she didn't
then
ask us before. Like, we offered it for her, and she was like, "We really want to do that." Like, we were the one that took the responsibility for it. So if we backed out, you shouldn't even be upset about it.
But she was, because he called the diapers worker and was like, we just don't feel comfortable doing it anymore. They didn't even question us, because they were questioning us why we wanted to do it in the first place, knowing the situation. They were just like, okay, we kind of understand why you don't want to do it, but yeah,
my job is no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, I hope the best for her. I hope she gets her kids back one day.
She wants to go help her man out and not be with the guy.
And again,
But
I'm
you still live
that
in the same house as him. You still do stuff for him. You cry over a lot of shit about him.
Like, focus on your kids.
You want to get hit. You want CPS on top of you because of him. You want all this shit because of him.
Like,
It's on you. And you know what's the crazy part? The reason why they got even caught up was because the daughter was at school and she seemed sad, crying, upset. Because you know what? Their room is literally 2 pantries put together with 4 people. Yeah, it's a struggle, but at the end of the day, she can go out there and have her own place. If he turns around his life, he can do the same thing too. So there's no excuses.
exactly. Like, I'm not judging on how anybody lives.
But again, she was crying. She was upset.
But don't say your daughter was
Let me get there.
selfish.
Wait, let me get there real quick. So the little girl, she was just upset. What do you think a school counselor is going to do? They're going to question it. They're going to see what's going on. The girls tell. The girl snitch. CPS knocked on that door real quick. What's good? And you know what she does? She's like, my daughter's a snitch. Fuck her. This and that. That's fucked up.
Sorry.
No, you have to say. That was
your daughter's trying to, like...
How the fuck you gonna...
If you're a little kid,
She's tired of that shit.
If your little kid says that shit, you know you're doing something wrong.
You do exactly. You know you're doing something wrong. She's tired of that shit.
My thing is, why bring a kid into a world?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Happen.
Like, get your shit together. That's all I'm saying. Like, you want to do shit.
Don't worry about a grown ass man. He's grown.
This nigga sitting in the corner doing his drugs and shit, and she knows about it.
That's a grown ass man. At that point, you're your own person.
You have a baby.
You bring a kid in the world. That should be your.
You have a whole infant. You know he does drug in this corner of the same room.
It's fucking crazy.
If he's gonna do that, tell him to go outside or some shit. Go in the basement. Go do that shit. Go in the bathroom. Go do that shit. Shit ain't cool.
I don't.
Well, diapers know everything. Good luck to her.
Really. I'm actually happy she blocked me, because I didn't have it in me to do it to her. But now I don't feel like I have to keep trying.
The fact that she says she wants to help this guy out and change his life.
Like, how about you actually change your life and get your kid back? Because they're not going to just give you your supervision back. They already said that. I'm just saying.
Oh, and she calls the baby father, the one that passed away. She calls him selfish for dying.
Yo.
Damn, Mimi over here, Mike, messing with my mic.
Ming Ming.
She called.
Let's come out of your paycheck, ho.
Yo,
She
mascot
calls-
paycheck.
Don't talk to Ming Ming like that.
She bit my foot once.
He's still
I'm
mad about it.
gonna repeat that because y'all didn't hear that one. She calls the dead man selfish for dying
The daughter's father who passed away.
because he couldn't be there to take care of the kids when shit went down.
Man, I feel her.
Sweetheart,
Fuck that
if
man.
you're ever watching
Like-
this, are you on some sort of fucking crack? Like, what's wrong with you?
Well, basically,
Right
What
on
is
the
wrong with
money.
You say fuck your daughter because she snitched.
But fuck
And then
her baby daddy
and then
because
fuck your
he
baby
died.
daddy because he died. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
a-
seriously, you need some fucking help. Like,
she watches this podcast?
do yourself
hope
a
she does.
favor. I hope you do. I honestly hope
You're
you
a
do.
dumb bitch.
Do yourself a
Respectfully.
favor, you dumb bitch.
Not respectfully.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
In the most
Disrespectfully.
disrespectful way
suck my
fucking
dick with all
possible.
disrespect.
Get yourself some help, or
Seriously.
otherwise, go fuck yourself. Seriously, and don't fuck with my girl Q anymore.
Seriously, it's crazy. I told you the cheese was gonna be good.
Word.
It is good.
It's
I'm,
crazy.
I'm glad I'm pretty sober.
Like, how,
right now.
how you gonna offer help and say nah?
No, but like,
But she's, that's the
No.
thing. She said yes.
She said yes.
She wanted. She was ready to pack up and everything. But I told her I was like, I'm not accepting you until you drop this guy.
Because I didn't want that drama here. I'm not
yeah,
bringing
you have
that
two
here.
kids here.
You're not bringing drugs
you
here
have
either,
two
bro.
kids here, your own kids here. Like, you're willing to do someone a solid. That's
Like-
great. That's great. But like, don't sit here and try to bring problems to the people that are trying to help you. You do not bite the hand that feeds you. Like, that's disrespectful.
And we were gonna do a lot. And if I ever found that guy in my house again, not saying anything on him, but I don't need that shit here. I don't want that shit here. We have hella cameras in this house. The day I saw that, the day she'll be gone.
I'll pop him on GTA. We'll get a GTA battle real quick.
Free.
Oh yeah, speaking of GTA,
Listen. My barber was late as hell.
he was gonna bully me.
He
He was gonna bully me.
Courtney's the bully.
The cut comes first.
Every time we get on GTA, I'm always doing rocket launches.
And then I'm there with the grenade launcher.
You ready? Just attacking each other back. And then Fabreeze comes with a tank out of nowhere.
Just turn in the
Good old
corner
time.
like,
Like an asshole.
babe, I'm coming.
Oh,
Shoots
man.
you by mistake.
But yeah,
It's
what
difficult.
what do you guys really? Courtney already expressed what she feels. What do you think, Chris?
Like I said, that again, for you to request that she cut ties while she lives here and betters herself is not an outrageous request, at least to me.
No.
Because technically she's in the situation that she is because of this person. So if you're trying to get out of it, better yourself, you cannot keep ties with something that has put you in that position. So
And-
and
and then,
again,
like-
like you offered help, and she really sat here and tried to be like, "Why do you want my baby? Like what? Like you're acting like all of a sudden you're acting shady, or and she's acting fishy because you said, "Oh, bring the baby over."
Right.
Like, wouldn't you want him to be used to this place if he's gonna come here with
Oh,
you?
and then she think the mother's being the best friend. Honestly, the mother, that's her grandchild. She's just being nice to you, so you just won't run away.
Yeah, she
I
don't
promise
give a
you
fuck
that.
about
She don't give a fuck about you.
She has,
She just cares about the kid.
she has like 5
Because
kids of her own.
his first kid, he lost him. He lost her fully. Full custody, he lost her. He can never see her.
the guy that she,
Yeah,
Yes.
he has a kid before her.
and it was a great idea to give him a second. Oh, beautiful thought process.
But the other girl was the problem.
He made it seem like the other girl was a problem.
Okay.
Not the
They
drugs.
always do.
Got it.
They always do.
Got caught multiple times cheating. Got caught multiple times beating her up. Even she was talking shit to the mother about his sister. Sister came out the room, beat her up.
Her first time is leaving after he cheated.
If she ever knocks on the door,
Her
And I-
best
and I
sign
hope
from
she
leaving
does.
was getting hit in the eye by him.
I hope.
Oh, nah.
I hope she does. But I'm closing the door right in her face.
And then when she'll probably end up coming back and, oh, can you take my kid? You listen now? Like, nah, he good. He'll be in the better family. I'm chilling. It is what it is, though. Sometimes you lose friends. Again, no offense, guys, 'cause you know I love you. But friends are like pocket of change.
Suck my dick. Nah.
You ever had a loose hole in your pocket and the pennies just go right through?
Yeah.
Those friends are just worth a penny. They just go through your pants. But you know how you keep your quarters all the time? You guys are my quarter.
Oh, bitch.
You're my dollar.
Oh, fuck. She actually scratched me.
But yeah.
Oh, she got you. That little.
Oh, now she's the hoe.
She is a hoe. You ain't sleeping with me tonight.
But
We cuddled.
But yes, Quanaysha is adopted.
Courtney, I don't know how you did not know or notice.
I
Or
don't
notice.
know. I don't know.
Okay, so let me explain. Me, my sister, are foster children, and my brother is adopted from Colombia.
Yes, her brother is actually Colombian.
See, I haven't really met your family, so I just didn't.
You're right.
I don't know.
I haven't met
Yeah.
her brother. He's always
Yeah.
away. Yes.
It's hard-
It's
It's
funny
never
because my
here.
brother lives like the next town over, and I barely see him. Why are these chips kind of hot?
There's
What chips?
The Doritos.
Girl, they are regular schmegular Doritos.
Doritos,
sure?
not Daditos.
Yes.
Pass them over. Pass them over.
Want
Daditos.
some?
Maybe
For
it's just
favor.
You fucked up them chips.
Daditos.
me. She did.
Daditos.
Just switch to plate.
No.
Female knowledge.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on.
Downy's like, fuck you.
She's like, I want some too over
Here
here.
you go, fam.
That's why he asked me to switch plates.
Exactly. Yes, we are all adopted.
Not gonna lie.
So
When Chris told me that, I was like, what the fuck? There was only one person I knew before that who got adopted. It was my old supervisor.
it'd be like
He was Puerto Rican.
So yes, I do want to know what half are my other kids.
I do. I want.
We said
Yes,
the
we
ancestry
said-
thing.
we did send
Whoa.
it in.
It takes like
I hear.
2 weeks a
No,
month.
no. First of all, I got it for her. It was a good deal. Several $100 was $60.
There we go.
Great deal. I took Quanaysha, just spit in a little tube thing, yo.
Yeah.
She spits. She does it. Boom, boom, in a week. Took her a week to do that. I'm like, all right, cool. Send it in. Never sent it in. Forgot for like 4 months. It's our April now. She finally sent it in. We ain't hear shit back. They probably threw our shit away. To be
They were
honest.
like, this spit
I was like,
is
yeah, I
moldy.
always say, yeah, we're 4 months in a tube that's been spit on.
Has not been 4 months.
It was 4 months.
No, it wasn't.
I'm not gonna even go down to 3, but it's been more than 3 months. I'll say
No,
that.
it hasn't.
It has been more than 3 months.
No.
I bought it in January. You sent it out in like April. April is the 4th month.
Anyways,
But yeah,
so yeah,
I
no.
hear 23andMe is a good one too. So we could look that up and maybe we could try that one if you want.
we'll all donate. Donate to the chat.
I'm curious.
Oh,
I am curious because I get a lot of people say I'm Haitian.
What?
And then
Haitian.
Haitian, and other people say I am Dominican. I don't know.
There are dark ones and light ones.
Yep.
I'm curious to find out what.
Nunca negro. Soy Dominican.
I mean,
We should all send it in, actually. Like, send it in and get
Like-
it back, and then just hold the report, and then sit out here and just reveal it.
Yeah.
Where-
That'd
for-
be
for-
a
for
crazy
me?
I mean,
like,
look,
podcast.
I'll kind of spoil it now. I know I'm majorly from England.
But that's the thing is that you can, like, again, well, obviously when I was friends with this girl before, she did that to 23andMe. And yes, she was Caucasian, but, like, 7 other things came out of her also. So it was actually pretty dope because she was from England too, all of a sudden. So it was actually pretty dope that she actually got to know. It was cool. And then she ruined the friendship.
I should just do it.
All I know is
We should all do it, though, definitely.
what is it? Is that I'm Mexican, first of all. Every time I encounter a new person, they look at me, like they always say something different, but Mexican. I always get Puerto Rican, Colombian, Middle Eastern, or like some other Cuban. I got Cuban once, bro.
I can see Middle Eastern, though.
Right? You can
Yeah.
see it. I believe about that, because my mom tells me that.
Yeah, Yeah, you could be from Saudi Arabia.
You know what's funny?
And he spoke to me, so like, in Pakistan, I be walking around, and he speak to me like
Habibi!
that. No, they speak to me like Bengali,
Oh my god.
and I was like, what?
I ain't got
No, but,
no idea what you're talking about, sir.
But from what my mom told me, her grandma's from Spain.
So you could be
Spaniard.
once it's Spain, it's like once it's that side of the world,
Yeah,
the UK
like-
world, it's like you're probably like 6 different little things.
Word, bro.
Yeah, we should all do it though. Honestly, in the podcast.
Fun fact about Spain. Both my my dad's parents, one of their parents is from Spain.
Oh boy,
The other one is from DR.
we just need to do all this stuff. Man. Honestly,
I thought that was crazy too. I was like, wow, you each have a parent that's from Spain.
That's cool.
Then again, my grandfather was born in 1942, so that was the time
You know, I think
that Spain was definitely in DR. So
see, I'm not the only one. But going back to everything, sharing locations, I believe that it's a comfortable level for people. It's for especially for your significant other. Honestly, it definitely helps out. If you're that, it depends who you are. If you're just toxic, that's on you, bro. But honestly, again, like I said, I don't look at it. I'd rather have Quanaysha tell me where she's at. But I do keep it for safety precautions because if she's not answering, she's not texting me. Okay, she's at school. It's probably somebody else. That's somebody. She's probably like one of her managers are there. You know what I mean? Or she's there, she's here. I know where she's at. Again, that situation that I had with her. Now she learned her lesson, obviously, and now she sees why I do that. Same goes for her. If I'm stuck in some situation, she at least knows exactly where I was at.
as a firefighter, Jay.
Yeah. Well, she knows exactly where I'm at because when I'm on the fire call, she just pops her radio up and that's it.
Oh yeah, it's kind
knows.
of fun listening to it.
She'll actually hear us talking. She'll be like, "Ah, fuck, shit, nah, damn, damn."
Yo, the fireman calls are funny as hell. He's showing me one. He's like, get the fuck out. They be yelling and shit. Like, yeah.
Raging fire,
It'd be
hose
wild.
going off. They
I need fucking water.
I'd be listening to it and pacing back and forth. I'm like, oh my god, they're going up the roof.
Water. The fucking roof collapsed.
I'm like, the roof.
The ambulance. But yeah, it's
You
she
sounded
hears
like
me.
that guy from 8 Crazy Nights.
Yo, you should tell the story of the Costco one.
What the gospel?
The Costco? Yeah.
We'll save that one. We'll save that one for the next one. That's just funny. We'll save that one. That one's funny as hell. But yeah, that Costco one was funny as hell, man.
Ahora,
Real quick, at the end of the day,
por favor.
treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yeah, honestly, like you said, a banger. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Honestly, with all respect to your spouse. I said spouse.
Pals.
We need to go to bed.
And the abusive thing, like again, it's hard to get out of it. But honestly, therapy works. I promise you, therapy works. Hold on. I promise you, therapy works. You know why? Because if you want it to work, it will work. But if you're not listening, therapy will never work. Those people get paid money for it. They don't give a fuck about you at the end of the day.
Take care of your mental health.
Exactly.
Go to therapy if you believe you need it.
So if
Yes.
you walk out and say it doesn't
Go
work,
to it.
you went to that session. It's already paid for. But take their advice because they go through this. They listen to a lot of people. And they take all those advices and put it all together and give you the best advice. Therapy works. Listen to your friends.
If you have the help, take the help.
So it is.
Don't bite
A good
the hand
support
that helps.
system is very good. Yes.
Don't exactly.
And then, last of all, don't be stupid.
You know how it is. All right. So welcome to Late Night Cheeseman.